This is Chris's latest acquisition, a 3-ton dump truck, Bedford, which he bought second-hand. It's a 2000 machine, so it's 26 years old, had lots of coats of paint, which cover up a multitude of sins. He had it delivered to the drive and drove it here, parked it in the barn, and our task was to check it over, get it going, get it ready for work. And we came to look at it yesterday, and it wouldn't start. So today's project is to get it to start. So now done a little bit of dismantling to get to the switches. This is the back of the switches here. All looks very corroded and bodged. But Chris has found what he thinks is the problem, which was that connection there was a bit loose or a bit rusty. So maybe it'll work now. So we're now trying to get the Bamford Terex road roller going, which has had a go at starting and sort of fired a bit, but doesn't want to play the game. We've gone in the battery compartment. You're going to use the special capacitor doofer. Got all the cables and hydraulic pipes in there. So the next job is looking at the pump that drives the horse walker. This is the horse walker, we're inside it at the moment. And there's a hydraulic pump that goes on the bottom of that shaft, which makes it turn round, which we've taken off and is now here ready to be dismantled to try and find the leak.
Because this is the cage.
So we've now got the gearbox split in two, but we found there's ball bearings everywhere, as well as a lot of water and a little bit of oil in there, some rust. Quite a mess. And look at the play in that bearing. Look at the play in that bearing. We need some. I think we might need some replacement bits. What do you think?
Yeah, I think maybe one or two. A couple of bearings, a couple of seals will be fine.
And there you go. With the wonders of next day delivery, we now have a new gearbox and hydraulic motor ready to refit to the horse walker. And this is the horse walker in action with its new gearbox, new motor, and 2 little horses being exercised. And a new gearbox and pump are in the centre there, driving the pivot. It's working very well, much quieter than before. And here they are. That's Tara and Penny. So the next project is to improve this hard standing area for feeding the cows in winter. But first of all, we've got to move the rubbish that's in the way, which means bringing the Merlot into action. Not sure this bag full of rocks is going to make it. Looks pretty second-hand. Give it a go. Straining. It's getting there. Holding together so far. Well, we've had a strap failure on this one, so 2 of the 4 straps have failed. So we've unloaded a few rocks and we're going to try transporting it just on the 2 remaining straps. Fingers crossed. Keep out of the way. Not too far to go. Much easier than carrying them. And over there with those. Now getting the tractor out to hook up to this trailer, which needs to be moved because it's in the way of it's on the hard standing, which we're going to be working on, so it needs moving. Just got to get this coupled up. Right, we're hooked up and ready to go. Way, so that leaves all this space, which is what's got to be worked on to make a better hard standing area. This is the limestone being delivered for the hardcore platform around the barn, reversing an 18-ton truck down a very narrow driveway. Tricky stuff. So today's job is to move this pile of gravel over to the barn and spread it out on the hard standing using 2 machines, tractor with the bucket, and the dump truck to get it over there. Right, so this is the first load dropped from the dumper, spread out somewhat with the rake, and that doesn't look too bad for a first attempt. We just need to do that another 20 times. So there we have it, 16 tons of limestone crush and run laid out. That now needs levelling, and then it can be rolled with the road roller. So this is what we've got to today, all the 18 tons of it, all tipped out and roughly levelled. Still needs more work on the levelling before we can get the roller on it. Here we go, ponies in a cart of some sort.
It's better if you talk to them, otherwise they'll panic.
All right, hello girls, keep going, you keep going, you keep going. There, that's it, on your way. So another job on the farm is making some new protective covers for the gates for the animals. You see the ones in the back there, gates to the barn. They've got some temporary, but they've been there for well over a year. Sort of rubber protection, but this is proper plastic. But they need to be cut to shape and fitted. And this is the cutting to size operation. We're back on the farm. So one of the projects for today is to replace these Heath Robinson bits of floppy rubber and string that have been protecting the lower part of the barn. So there's the doors protecting the upper part with a more secure solution. So we've got the door off. We've even got some trestles to work on today, so we're not crawling about in the mud. Getting it marked up, ready to fit the custom cut panels onto. And we're being helped by the horses who keep looking into the drill and tools bucket, which doesn't really help. So this is the first one, cut to shape for the 5-foot door, the small door. Nice flat black panel, just a good fit. Using these special fittings, screw, a self-drilling screw, which goes in there to hold it. Unfortunately, they're not deep enough, so there's not enough depth of screw. I have depth of screw to, that's not in focus, to hold. So we need to order some longer ones. That's not in focus. Anybody want 500 self-drilling screws going spare? So that was the original Heath Robinson. And this is the new one. All very nice and tidy. The before and after shot of the gate covers on the lower barn. This is before with the Heath Robinson rubber mat and string arrangement. And this is the after, fitting the new screens. Well, here's another thing that needs fixing. This is a gate latch that's seen better days. Bolts are bent, the whole latch is bent. That was one of the horses charging the gate. And, bruised itself a bit, but knackered the latch. But that needs bending straight again. So this is Chris and Corinne's lovely bay windows with the view out across the farm, and the bedroom's upstairs, but there's no balcony to stop you falling off. So the next project is to get a balustrade in there to stop you falling off the balcony. So this is where the balcony, Chris and Corinne's bedroom. This is where the glass balustrade is going. Chris is just cleaning up out there, give us space to do some work. What a lovely view, and the sun's out today. These are the pedestals that support the glass screen. Gradually getting them in. Right, all the support posts are now in place, bolted down, ready to receive some glass panels. And there we have it, glass balcony now installed. Glass needs cleaning, the separating stickers need taking off, manufacturer's stickers need taking off, but apart from that, You'd hardly know it was there. Good job. Up early this morning, horse box all ready for loading Dolly as she's off to the vets for a scan this morning. Weather's better than forecast. It was supposed to be pouring with rain, just been out for a run. Quite cloudy, but and a north wind which is sheltered from here, which is quite good. Just waiting for Dolly to come up and get loaded.
Come on, Dolly. Come on, Dolly. Come on. There we go.
Horse loaded. This is Ellie, also known as Black Beauty. When they get a break from the busy farming duties, Chris and Corinne can sit in their lounge and look at the lovely view. And to help with this, they've got a nice 3-seater leather sofa just in front of the window. But this is a work in progress at the moment. It's a sofa that has a reclining mechanism, but it's a mechanical system. And Chris has found an electric actuator, which he's going to install underneath the sofa to electrically activate the reclining mechanism. But it's not finished yet.